Hello, hello, mic check, mic check. Hopefully you hear a bunch of street sounds. We'll get started in a little bit. Thank you. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. All right, final mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
top?
It's on now.
It's on it. All right. Yeah. Hi, Internet. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming online or in person. My name is Maria de Alba. I'm with the San Francisco Planning Department and the Grand Play program. And we're here to open this amazing streetscape furniture design for the Excelsior. So we're here with our very, very talented youth from Youth Art Exchange and the faculty. And I'm introducing Supervisor Asha Safai so he can explain the project, the program, and then tell you all about the work of the students. So thank you for being here.
Hey everybody. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hey everyone, how's it going? How's it feel to be in person? Right? Things are getting a little bit more back to normal. I was just saying, I live just down the street here. So on my way home, this is my route. I'm going to take this off since I'm socially distanced. This is my route home. I ride Geneva on my way to my house. And one of my proudest things of being supervisor is the fact that we were able to change the law to allow for arts programming on retail space in our corridor. We started a process. We started a process with the Excelsior Outer Mission planning process. I'm a planner by training. We had the planning department involved in that. We had the Excelsior Action Group, a lot of businesses, a lot of nonprofits, and we listened to the community. We listened to what folks were looking for. And one of those things was arts programming and making space more available to artists. And it was from that we noticed in the planning code that it did not allow on our commercial spaces arts programming. So even before the process ended with the community, we made that change immediately. We were really excited to see Youth Art Exchange work with the owners of McGarden, also neighborhood residents, to revitalize Chuck's Market and to revitalize a space that had been sitting there. And so that was my long-winded way of saying, on my way home every day, when this is open and lit up, it makes me happy every single time I see it. Every single time I see it, I say, it's so wonderful to know that there's youth in there, that there's arts programming here in our community, and that we're making changes, real positive changes, one business at a time, one storefront at a time. And this is a true partnership between neighborhood residents and community leaders and community-based organizations. So I really want to thank all the folks that were involved in making that happen. And the guidelines in terms of improving this area allowed for this to happen today. This wonderful art and art space and usable space we think is really going to enhance the community. It's going to enhance the surrounding businesses. It's inviting. It makes people feel like there's a place that they can sit and feel welcome in a neighborhood in a very high injury corridor. This corner of Geneva and Mission, so everyone knows, is one of the areas where we have a lot of pedestrian safety issues. And so we want to do things like the garden across the street. Looks like it needs a little pruning and a little maintenance, but normally that's really but hey, I'm okay with green, right? So it's nice and green. It's going to be beautiful. Then we got this space, but it's a way to create more visible pedestrians and community space and make people feel good about that. So we really want to thank the San Francisco Planning's Ground Play program, and I'll let them thank all the funders. So, but this is the first of 3 community hubs that will bring vibrancy to the Excelsior, with seating and greenery and a place for people to pause together. Makes me a little nervous, buddy. Stay on that side, please. Okay. So I'm going to also thank all the wonderful students and teachers who work really hard with Youth Art Exchange to make this happen. So a big round of applause for everyone. So I'm going to name I have certificates of honor for everyone. So we're going to call out all the students, and then we're going to call out the teachers. And the director, obviously, Rafaela. We'll call her up last. So Lucy Morel. Is Lucy here? Lucy! Come here, Lucy. We got hey, hold on. These are not in order. Lauren, got to get these in order. Okay, here's Lucy. Lucy, here you go. There you go. All right. Maybe I'll put my mask back on so people don't feel uncomfortable. Okay. All righty. Juliana Zhang. Juliana? Great job. Patrick Cow. Patrick? Patrick. Natalia Diner. Oh, sorry, Natalie. I'm so sorry. My name gets beaten up all the time, so. Ison Trujillo. All right, Ison. Jody Jang. Jody. All right. Audrey Perez. All right, Dylan Radke. Jessica Lai. Rococo. Rococo. All right, Led Zeppelin. Not too shabby. Okay, Alan Zhang. Good job, Alan. Good job to all the students that made it. Okay, and then the lead faculty, Logan Kelly. The biggest cheerleader. Logan, come get a certificate. Did he have one for him? No? Okay. Psych. Do you guys still say psych? No? Okay, sorry. There's probably another word. Psych was like, just kidding. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, Chris Wood and Trish Cayo. All right, but great job. Okay, and now and finally the Youth Art Exchange Director, Rafaela. She's done tremendous work for our community. She's been a wonderful leader. She's helped to really revitalize and bring vibrancy to the community. She has so much more to do, improve, and provide to us. So we're just really, really honored and blessed to have her here as a leader for Youth Art Exchange. Rafaela. Can we get a little photo?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Where's the photo?
There we go.
There.
Oh, okay. Hey. Maybe in front of the microphone. Okay. All right. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, everyone. I'm a little bit shorter than you. I just wanted to give another thank you to all the students who began this design process, and some of them in 2019, and to come through one of the most challenging years of COVID and find a way to make this continue happening and to finally have it installed here in 2021 is like amazing. So your commitment and your amazing ideas have come to fruition, and the fact that you actually got to build it is also super impressive. So just want to give one more round of applause because there's never enough for the students. And the fact that you're contributing to your civic environment, to the community, and that this will live on past, whatever else you decide to do after Youth Art Exchange. So I'm very, very honored to be a part of an organization that provides students, young people, the opportunity to do that, to contribute to their community and to their city. And so I'm very happy. I wanted to just briefly thank, of course, the supervisor for his support in all of our crazy ideas, our crazy art ideas. And I wanted to thank Ground Play, the planning department, for helping us fund this, OEWD, and really a foundation that really came through during the challenging moments of COVID, where we couldn't meet in person anymore with students, and to reinvent the way that we could continue this project by meeting outdoors at the Boys and Girls Club at Columbia Park. That is an amazing. That was an amazing opportunity for us to continue this project. Otherwise, we'd still be here with no project. So the Haas Foundation helped tremendously with the in-person learning. Architecture pod is what we call it. And of course, the Boys and Girls Club for offering their outdoor space for us to be building outdoors with students during COVID. So we couldn't have done it without either of them. So thank you to both of you. And then I also wanted to announce that this is we call this phase 1. This is the pilot idea that happened back in 2019 to do this type of street furniture that's designed and built by students that involves planting, seating, lighting, right? And so we are entering into what's called phase 2, and OEWD is supporting us, Ground Play, Planning Department is supporting us, and a new partner, YBCA, is also supporting us in partnership with Excelsior Action Group. So more of these will be designed and built down this corridor, so down Mission Street in the Excelsior. We're looking at 2 to 3 other sites, and this project will continue on, and hopefully it becomes sort of part of a bigger language of the neighborhood, a bigger identity, and really kind of promote being in the street and enjoying art, life, lighting, planting, seating, all of that. So, and of course, supporting students in their designs, right, in creating. So we're really happy for that. That's phase 2. That will be hopefully all completed, if all goes well, by the end of August. You'll see more down the corridor. So we're excited to have that. I don't want to talk too much longer, but I wanted to bring up Logan, the architect and faculty who led these students through this process, a very real process, and the students. If you want to say something, and then we can do the ribbon cutting. Yeah, you got the scissors. Okay.
Thanks, Rafaela. I got the scissors, but before we do the scissors, I just want to say to each one of you students, you know how proud I am of you. It's incredible to persist in a project for so long through a pandemic, and it was just a long project, right? As you guys know, it was a long project. We started cutting out images that we thought were cool. Remember that? Like 2 years ago? And you were like, what are we doing? Like, who is this guy? What are we doing? And here we are with an awesome installation. The best part of being a teacher is when your students correct you. And last week when we were installing this thing, every single one of you corrected me at one point or another. You said, Logan, I don't know if that's a good idea. You should probably do it this other way. And you were right. And that is so rewarding to see you all learn and to excel past me. That is truly beautiful. So congratulations. And thank you, Rafaela. Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you, of course, Maria from the Planning Department. You helped us through so much. So thanks, everyone. Now, students, why don't you come up here and use these big scissors? Get them out of my hands. Yeah, don't step in the street. Remember what I said last week? You're all responsible for yourselves.